It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with the grand reveal in Tustin, California. It's been 5 days. We have had, I don't even know, I didn't count, so many helpers, so many volunteers have done their part to help us get through this in just 5 days. We are finished. All for the wet look. Greg still has to spray the wet look 2000 on everything, but I thought now would be the ideal time to walk you through and show you the finished garden. You know, I can't stress enough how important rocks are and the layering of rocks. You'll take special note of all of the rock work in this garden. This is what makes this garden look like it's been here for a really long time, even though it's really just a baby. And the beauty of it is that as the plants mature, they will take center stage and the rock will take a supporting role, but we won't have to move any of it. This is just such an amazing way to add so much depth and character to your succulent garden. Most of these rocks, too, we pilfered from around the property. There were rocks in every nook and cranny of this beautiful estate. We were talking about Greg's patio and that special polymer material that he was using called gator dust to set and seal. So now we're just waiting for this to dry, and it's almost like cement when it dries. This will be flush and the client will be able to stage a little bistro set. We also, client went into the garage and found a bunch of beautiful little gems and geodes, and we have tucked those in amongst the creba and fire glass throughout the garden. This little area, this little microclimate in Tustin, is a little more mild than some areas here in Tustin proper. So that's a plus too. We don't have to worry about our plants frying in the summer sun. Also, doing the installation early in the year gives the plants a chance to acclimate. As far as a watering schedule, we have converted the garden to drip, and this is where the client just has to kind of use their common sense. This hasn't been irrigated at all. This is the cactus garden, but areas where we have some of the softer plants where we have actually irrigated, we'll wait a good month, depending on whether or not we get any more rain this winter. Really the time to consider watering with the succulents is when the days get longer and the weather gets warmer. Then we'll have the client turn the drip on as needed. We also encourage the client to shower the plants with the hose from time to time to remove any dust or parasites that may have settled on the plants. And here's the peanuts. We have this magnificent olive tree. And as we started started to bring rock and boulder into this area, I was feeling such a connection to the tree. And then I remembered that when we were in Greece a couple of years ago, particularly in Athens, there are ancient olive trees that are hundreds and hundreds of years old, and they grow natively amongst all of the craggy rocks and mountainous regions in that country. So the boulders really lend themselves to the aesthetic and practical look of this tree. And how's this for simplicity? This was just a weedy, grassy mess. We have kind of a messy tree, so we just put the desert gold 3/8 inch and did a little bit of rubbling. In the next phase, I'm going to bring in a beautiful Venetian or Vietnamese pot, glazed pot, that'll be spilling over with succulents. This has been Laura Eubanks reporting from Tustin with the grand reveal.
Don't give me fingers. You can't do that on video.
No fingers.
Marion, Ida, and Isabel are showing such tremendous compassion for me. We have got some rubble left over, and these ladies, look how filthy they are. They are spreading rock, and we're using the rubble in another area of the garden that we're not actually working on right now. But the temptation, of course, is to take a swim in this fabulous pool, right? So it's your succulent tip of the day with Laura Eubanks, with Ida, Isabel, Marion, and all of the other fabulous volunteers that were here throughout the week. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Wait.